India and New Zealand at the moment. India is 92 for 5. Down is at the crease.
Oké, coach, alsjeblieft. Kunnen ze die show in de gang krijgen?
Oh, sorry. Maaf. How's it, everybody? Welcome to the Couch Coach. Today, unfortunately, my co-host Irfan Abrams is doing the teaching thing. So, unfortunately, he's not able to join us today. But I have an amazing group of people with us in studio from the Hanover Park Rite Cricket Club. So, too many names for me to remember. Can we start in the corner there?
Hi, Christopher. I'm the junior manager of the cricket club.
Okay.
And yeah, I've been with the club now for the last 20 to 25 years now.
Wow. Long history.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Wesley, I believe, eh?
Yes, sir. Good day. My name is Wesley, and I'm the junior head coach at Rite Hanover Park Cricket Club. Yeah, and I've also
respect.
actually, Christopher introduced me to cricket at a very young age, so we've never parted, and we've been at the club now.
Oh,
for
that's
20
amazing.
years.
That's
20
amazing.
years, yeah.
And the man holding the Cobra's back there,
My name is Shawan May. I'm a batsman and I bat number 3.
number 3. How long have you been playing for the club?
About 10 years.
Wow. And which team you in now?
In an Hanover Park Cricket Club.
Under age
13.
group?
Under 13.
Under 13 team. Okay. Wow. And I think you're the social media guru?
Yeah, well, the job has been thrown up on me. I'm Safwan Doughty. I'm a first team playing member, and I've been playing for the club for more than 15 years as well.
Wow.
So I know Wesley and Christopher quite long already. Yeah, like Ashraf said, I'm in charge of the social media for the kids when we go abroad. So just to capture all the
moments.
And interviews and stuff like that. Yeah.
Amazing. And this young man,
My name is Edo Figalan. I'm an under 13 member and I'm a medium fast bowler, an opening bowler.
sis. Welcome to the show. And then we have Ashraf.
Yeah, actually my first name is Yusuf.
Oh.
So, but many call me Ashraf, so it's Yusuf Ashraf Ali. I'm the chairperson of the cricket club. And yeah, I'm chuffed to be here and very proud to lead this organization. And thank you for the invite, for the conversation.
Welcome to the show, guys. Firstly, I think Ashraf Yusuf. It sounds like there's a long pedigree with your players. Tell us about this.
Yeah, look, obviously they the best to give you the long-standing relationship that.
Well, the head coach want to take out this one.
So, look, about 4 years ago, I made contact with the club, and I said to them, I have a dream, but I can't do this on my own. I have a background where I came out of District 6.
Okay.
My mother used to work in Hanover Street in District 6. And I stay a stone's throw away from Hanover Park. My chiropractor practice in a street named Hanover. So there's just a Hanover.
There's a pool. There's a pool.
But ever since I've been part of the community, it actually started also from a sad perspective. Shasha Lee, November, I won't forget the name. I read in the paper she went missing. Up until today, she wasn't found, hasn't been found. And I told my wife, I can't. I come from St. Augustine's Cricket Club, and I said, why must I travel 20 minutes to that field if I can, get involved?
Get close, yeah.
And yeah, ever since that, as they say, the rest is history, but we want to share that history with you as we go along. But I think let's have that conversation.
So the head coach, 20 odd years? Manager, sorry. 20 odd years with the club. And again, I can't believe the rich history. I've been involved in cricket as well, played, I've coached. But I've never heard of such a long-standing relationship with it.
Yeah, the club actually started with the name Lilies.
Mm-hmm.
And it was affiliated with the Lilies Football Club.
Okay.
Also situated in Downburg Road. And say Lily stood for say 10 years,
Mm.
and everything changed. New management, and it formed under another football club,
Mm.
Manchester. So
Not Manchester.
no,
No,
so
definitely.
so so from there on it changed. Another football owner took over the place, Mr. Anthony, and he started it, reviving the cricket club again. And say 2 years, 2 seasons under his, and our former, I will say the former chairperson, Gary Forey, started building up the club again, and then everything started from there.
Okay. So a question I want to ask, and it's probably a difficult one, and maybe junior coach here, Wesley, can take this one. I hear a lot about the violence and the gangsterism and the challenges in the Hanover Park community. What, in your view, as this club, because I believe a couple of years ago you didn't have that many players, and the teams have grown. What role has the club played in this?
Yeah,
in this
like
growth?
you just said with the gangsterism, especially sport in Hanover Park, because football is actually the main sport in Hanover Park. So kids don't really like cricket.
Mm.
So see that we're at the schools at the moment. We're also coaching at the schools. So we're exploiting the cricket now,
Mm.
and there's more likes for cricket. The love for cricket is growing in Hanover Park.
Awesome.
So the boys just want to play cricket through this initiative that the chairman took with Western Province, that we coach on the schools, spread the word of cricket, and cricket has become so popular in Hanover Park that everybody wants to play cricket. But unfortunately, everybody can't come to the field at times
Yeah.
due to the shooting in the area and all that, with this gang violence, because it crops up anytime. You don't know when it's safe. So yeah, that's why we are looking at sponsorships, for our community, just to, especially a van, if we can get a 24-seater, just to pick them up at
Sure,
their houses,
yeah.
drop them just for their own safety, even for the public as well. So yeah, we're faced with a lot of challenges, but that doesn't put us down. These kids, they want to excel in their sports.
Anybody watching, they're looking for a 24-seater van.
Yeah, most definitely. There's a sponsor that to fish at Hanover Park. So as you can see, these two youngsters, every day, they just play sports. And I know there's a big dream for them. So actually some boys that have been very naughty at schools, they're also starting to play sports. So I think
Oh, that's amazing.
sport changes people's attitude.
Oh, for
And
sure.
I mean, with this experience for them to go overseas and they can come back, tell your friends where you've been, and that will encourage them as well to do good and play sports. It might not be sports, but even in your education,
in life, yeah,
or in
in
your
life,
in your
really.
life skills,
In-
just
yeah,
to change. Yeah.
in life, really.
So, yeah.
And as a player, what has this done for you?
There's a great opportunity for us, and all we wanted to do is to just prove ourselves there in England, and we want to make Fisher's name bigger and bigger.
Amen, amen. Okay, they're getting a little bit ahead
I'm
of.
sure our sponsor's going to be proud of that.
I think they're getting a little bit ahead of us here, because I was hoping to touch on the tour to England in the second half.
But we'll get there.
We'll get there. What has it done for you, youngster? What do you enjoy most about playing for Hanover Park? Fish Rite Hanover Park.
Just bowling in the streets, and me and my player always play in the streets, a small pitch, and it just encourages of playing cricket for Hanover Park Cricket Club. I think it's a good opportunity to go over here.
Awesome, awesome. What's your best bowling figures? Okay, then I'll put you. You're that good.
You're taking a fiver
I
yet?
can still remember. I think it was about 4 overs. I think he took 4 for 12. I
Wow.
think that's one of. I think that was an
4 for 12 in 4
Yeah,
overs.
yes, in 4
That's
overs.
amazing. Well done, you, man.
Yeah. So I remember that.
From a social media point of view, what's your following been like?
Look, we haven't been too long with the social media thing. We just started like a couple of months ago. But the response, I mean, you guys found us on Facebook, so
Yeah.
that says something. So with regards to the following, the response has been quite amazing. I mean, the chairman can vouch. He gets phone calls from people that have seen the activity on social media, which is
Awesome.
which is good. And so we just we're actually gonna do our very best to promote whatever we do.
So how
the
can our
different-
viewers find you on social media?
They can get us on our Facebook page at Rite Hanover Park Cricket Club.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Chairman, you have the Twitter account.
Twitter is HB at HB Cricket
HP Cricket on Twitter.
on Twitter.
Awesome. I must link that one.
We obviously also want to get our own YouTube channel,
Going.
not full time, but I mean have YouTube and the Instagram account as well.
Awesome. So, sorry guys, we just got to take a quick break. We got some bills to pay, and when we get back, we're going to chat more about the tour to England. Stay tuned. We'll be with you shortly. And welcome back to the show. With us, we've got Rite Hanover Park Cricket Club, and let's jump right into it. See, you got a tour happening coming up. You want to hold that up for the camera there? Ashraf, you want to tell us a bit more about this tour?
Yeah, I think the broad strokes is that the broad statement is that 4 years ago we came together and we planned, and the broad statement is we want to become the best cricket club, community cricket club in the country. So it's a very big statement. But with that statement, there's a subset of activities that we needed to do. I think I mentioned to you that we struggle to fill 2 senior teams. Today, we proudly have 3 senior teams, a women team, a whole junior structure.
Awesome for a ladies team. Well done.
Yeah, and mini cricketers from the age of 5 to 10 years.
Nice.
On a given Saturday, we fill 4 to 5 teams
Nice.
of 8. So that's already 40 kids that we can take off the streets.
That's
So that's the whole rationale behind that.
Well done to you guys.
So and then off the field, administrators, coaches that we have taken that were unemployed, that are now employed, running a coaching program at the schools from a Mondays to a Thursday, and then Fridays and over the weekends. We coach close to 960 kids per week, so that's
Wow.
quite a number, and that's only 4 schools, and there's about 8 other schools that's still waiting for us, but we're
Wow.
gonna get there. We've produced 2 umpires, so we not only produce cricketers, we are produce,
Umpires.
and we've had success where some of our ladies, girls, were selected for Western Province.
Amazing.
We have 3 going for trials this week, this month,
Well done, guys.
and and even amongst the boys, we've had some of the boys trial at Western Province. And then part of the big statement, let's go tour.
Let's go.
And how it happened actually is funny enough. A friend of mine, his daughter, brings over a UK group of juniors and from the under 11 age. And he said to me, do you guys ever play against overseas? I said, it's our dream. Bring it on. And lo and behold, 3 years ago, they came to Hanover Park. And
Awesome.
for the first time, our under 11s played hardball cricket against them. And the folks from the UK, they had their parents with, they can afford to bring the parents along.
Oh, the
It's one of
pound
our
in the
dreams to
rain.
take our parents as well, And they were just amazed. And they said, no, we want to come back every year. And I think
Wow.
after, in the good South African, Cape Townian tradition, we kind of hosted them afterwards with braai and food
Lekker,
and
lekker. Local
said, "Love us
gears.
through the tummy and everything." And someone just said from the group, why don't you come to the UK? And when
That
you tell
sparked
these
it off.
guys and the parents something, and that just ignited the dream. And for the last 2 years we've been planning, but this year, January, we really put our minds to it. And we're lucky to have a sponsor such as Rite Hanover Park Cricket Club to be part of our journey, and we'll talk around a bit more about that as well. And then we put the plans together, and we've got patrons that has supported us. I'm not going to mention them all now for the lack of time, but yeah, patron Moin Ali is one of our patrons.
Tell us
Obviously
more
we
about
have
that.
to know-
Moyen Ali,
we have to mention.
the English cricket player.
Last week he sent me a voice note. He's obviously taking part in the World Cup,
Yeah.
and so he's a very busy person at this point in time.
So guess who they're rooting for?
Our beloved Proteas is out. And with all respect to our Protea guys, we know that through adversity comes success.
Yeah.
So we haven't got this monkey off our back.
That'll come one day.
It's going to come. Hopefully, one of our boys is going to be there
this
when
young
that
lad,
monkey comes back. And so we're serious about that. Because that's our goal as well, to
Awesome.
produce Protea players, whether it's a girl or a boy. That's our goal. And we feel a tour of this nature just opens up avenues for us, not only on the playing field, off the playing field, because people need to hear our story. It's a good story to tell. The
Very
challenges that we have, just coming here this now, we had to navigate through, police vans and all the rest.
Wow.
But that's our challenges, and so Moen he sent a voice note to me last week, and I shared it with some of the guys, and he's saying he's waiting for the boys. We're going in the period with when it's the Ashes,
That's
so
amazing.
the country that everybody loves to hate, besides Safwan, but Mo is committed, to spend time with the boys.
That's amazing.
His dad actually is an academy coach, and I spoke to Mo's brother. His dad is also going to give some tips to the coaches and the boys. And the clubs over there, the community clubs over there, they've just been brilliant.
That's amazing.
We're playing about 8 games, yeah.
So I believe there are some challenges that you're still facing with getting over there.
Yeah.
You get to tell us a bit about that? Or who's the better person here?
Someone and myself, we do the fundraising.
There you go.
Look, it's obviously, again, we don't have the luxury of deep pockets. But that doesn't give us a reason for
Not
not
to,
trying,
yeah.
to try. So, like I said, we've got a sponsor. He's really looking at the operational side of the matter. I don't want to go into the detail around his views on the store, but he's seen what we've want to achieve,
yeah.
and he's backed it together with our patrons. The challenge is that we've engaged a lot of corporates, business people, benefactors, and look, not everybody's going to say yes.
For sure. It's a
we-
tight economic time as well.
It's tight out there, and we understand that. I always say, people tell me there's a lot of lazy money out there. So it's for us to go and find that lazy money. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I can tell you we've written tons of proposals. And we've had, the Pareto principle has kicked in, 20% has said yes. And we've got to that stage. There's still some boxes that we need to tick. And so we appeal to the broader community, the South Africans, even international, into Africa, wherever, the universe. This for us, it's more than just cricket. It's a humanitarian
Sure.
aspect to it. Because these boys, I can still say I go home, I leave the community. And yeah, we do crazy things. We got collection turns, we've got collection sheets. We've brought some so that you can. So from that aspect, we're not there 100%. But I can tell you today or tomorrow, we're going to pay our flight costs.
Awesome.
And so we've achieved that target.
So your flights are covered. What
Our
else
flight-
is it? What
we've-
else
we've
is
got-
it that you guys
So
need?
we've got some partners, Islamic Relief, South Africa.
Well done, Islamic Relief.
They have supported us, put up a crowdfunding. There's a crowdfunding, and we'd like you to
Yeah.
flag that, maybe on your.
Yeah. Now we'll share the details.
And it's on that poster as well. So we've got a crowdfunding. It's not had the necessary traction for whatever the reasons, but we've had some great conversations. And yesterday, for example, I sat with 2 separate benefactors, and they want to remain anonymous.
For sure.
But they coerced us into going with a certain airline, and the reason for that is these boys are going to get an opportunity to land in Istanbul, go for a sightseeing
wow.
tour.
Wow.
Listen to this.
I love that city, by the way. I've been there.
On the way back, they're going to be hosted in a hotel, free of charge, overnight, and spend a day in Istanbul. So besides
The
UK,
food
There
is
you
something
go.
else.
we're going to do some amazing
I've been to Istanbul twice,
And
yeah.
you know, Faisal, they did a quick calculation and they said, do your calculation, where you're going to pay this amount of money
for
for
that,
them.
yeah.
It's a once in a and with their blessings, we did that. So,
Alhamdulillah.
alhamdulillah. So yeah, it's just the challenges we can talk about, but the successes
think,
of that is so great to
You know,
celebrate.
I'm reminded going back '95 Rugby World Cup, and I'm a big New Zealand rugby supporter. And that day, I found myself cheering for South Africa. I think that day really showed how sport can change things, can change people. And I really think it's amazing what you guys are doing. So definitely we'll be sharing your details online. If anybody needs to get in touch with you, Ashraf,
Okay, my mobile is 082 442 7920.
can you say that again?
082
Slower.
082 442 7920. On email, chairperson at hanoverparkcc.co.za. Chairperson at hanoverparkcc.co.za. And I'm available 24/7. As they say.
No, he is. When I called him, he was there.
You know, Faisal, it's so sad. There's so many things that we can talk about. The schools, we can't even get to the. You spoke before the show. We spoke about the educators and the principals. They are the real heroes as well.
For sure,
What they have to
for
go
sure.
through, and you know, we're in partnership with the schools. And if I can make an appeal, I sometimes when we write the proposals to, and some of the corporates have a strategy or whatever the CSI mandates is, and they say no, they invest in education. I'm telling you, sport is an equal educator to these.
For
youth.
sure. For
And
sure.
sometimes these educators tell us they rather listen to the coaches than they listen to the
Teacher. Yeah.
teacher or the educator. But what I'm trying to say is we must link the two, and that's what Madiba said: business, education, and sport.
Yeah.
Link the three, and we're gonna go much more
Much-
further than
we'll go
than where
places.
we are. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna take your ass off a corner for a moment. Have you got a message for the viewers out there? Is there something you'd like to say to them? Okay.
I think
Or you? Do you have a message for the viewers out there on appeal? Yeah, just go for it. Just go for it.
There's not only shooting in our community. There's a lot of players who can play the sports and who want to learn it.
Coach, as a coach, I know that there's many moments that you come across that will touch you. For me, it's always been the frustration as that season builds. When is this lady gonna get that freaking cover drive right? And that moment it comes off, it's like, yo, or they come back, coach, did you see that? What stands out for you?
From my boys' perspective, from a match perspective, okay, they once played in the OCAF tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, these guys just started playing together, still teaching them the ropes. These are well-established clubs that we're playing against. So in the past, we used to lose against them.
Yeah.
But I always encourage them. It's not about losing, it's about learning.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've learned a lot on their own game. And on this specific day, I actually came late that morning. I was waiting for my transport. So Coach Christopher was there already, manager was there already, him and Faisal Eli. And then I came there, and then they played against Primroses.
Wow.
Which is our so-called rivals, which
Yeah.
I don't want to mention that. I think the youngsters
No,
that
no, no,
I'm
no,
a
you
sport
got good
to have to-
rivalry.
Yes, and Primrose was almost
South
their
Africa,
nemesis.
Australia. What happened?
And you know, these boys, they are privileged, more privileged than them, and they come with their fancy bats and stuff like that. And I always tell them, it's not about the bat, it's about the game, it's about enjoyment. And then they said, yeah, but we want to win them. So I said, okay, only if you guys respect one another, play for one another, respect for one another. On this day, you can achieve it, but just stick together. When I came there, they bowled him out for about 70 runs in a Pro 20.
Wow.
And Sherwin knocked off the score. He's the vice captain, and Carl Damon is the captain. They knocked off the score without losing a wicket. And they used to beat us by how many runs? They used to bowl us
Well
out,
done,
and they would
boys.
have asked for another match on the same day. And that was the highlight for me, seeing their joy, victory
Sure.
over Primroses. And I told them, still remain humble. There's many more coming. Understand? So
Very
that was just a
important,
moment where I
very
had to say
important.
that here for their joy. But well done to the boys. They all played their part on that day, winning, beating the
That's
mighty
an amazing
Primrose on
story.
the day.
And I like what you said there, remain humble.
They remain humble.
Guys, I'm so sorry, but we are out of time. They were very worried 30 minutes is going to be too long. But please, an appeal, fill these cans. Well, this one's almost full. Fill up more cans. The details are going to follow. Thank you very much for coming. We wish you all the luck, and hopefully we can have you back on the show to tell us about the tour.
Fantastic.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
for the invite.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. See you next week.